Hello and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa and I live in Michigan with my husband and my two girls. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as 72 Stitches. And this is episode 112. Got my coffee and my summer sock camp mug. Magic loop cabin. We have one more month of summer sock camp. And I have cinnamon toast crunch creamer. Today is Sunday, August 1st, 2021. It is my birthday month. My birthday is on the 17th, which I think is a Tuesday this year. This is a podcast where I share my knitting, crocheting, sometimes cross stitch, whatever crafty thing I'm up to. If you are new, welcome, and if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. I will have all the show notes right down there in the description box, links to where you can find me, my Instagram, Ravelry, projects, not project pages, but links to bags, yarn, patterns, all that good stuff right down there. I have 2 finished objects and 4 whips. First off, I need to talk about my coupon code from Stitching Plaza. If you use Happy Birthday 10, you get 10% off your order, and that ends the 31st. She put some new bags in her shop yesterday, and I really want the Scooby-Doo one. So I don't know. We'll see if I get it. I really shouldn't. I have too many bags. Do I need more bags? Probably not. All right. I think that's everything. For Stitching Plaza, I will link her shop down below, and I will also have that coupon code down below. If you can't read it, or you can't read it, or you can just copy and paste if you're lazy and don't want to type it. All right, I guess we will go start. I feel out of sorts today. I don't know why. Socks. Finished object number 1. Look at these. This is Turtle Purl yarns in the trench coat colorway. I did heels and toes in KnitPicks Shawl Hollyberry. That was like an excellent choice because there's like just a teeny tiny red in each sock that just makes it pop. So these are shorties. I did 15 rows of 2x2 rib, 4 rows of leg, and then I did my afterthought heel. I do a cut in one, 64 stitches, magic loop, US 1.5, which is a US 1.5, which is a 2.5 millimeter. Oh man. Is this episode going to be off? I should start over, but I'm not gonna. So here's socks. All right, I need to rearrange myself. Finish object number 2. I bet you can't guess what it is. I finished my dotted rays. My scrappy dotted rays shawl. Make sure I show you the right side. Is this the right side? Yep. Oh, look at this. I think I mentioned in my last episode that I was going to do the black and white I-cord. I did it. It's like my signature for my scrappy shawls. I did the large size. I blocked it. It is I aggressively blocked this more than I normally would with my shawls because I wanted those eyelets to pop. So it is huge and I love it. I did US 5 needles, my Chiaogoo interchangeables, and I just did scraps. And yes, I would make this again. Like starting here, I started the eyelet rows in a different color, and I wish I would have done that in the beginning, but I didn't. So if I do it again, or when I do it again, I will probably do that. But yeah, I think that's it. The bind off did not take as long as the Vertices Unite. Vertices Unite, I took like at least 2 days knitting on and off. This one, I started after our podcast last week, and then I think it was done before I went to bed. Yep, that's true. I finished it before I went to bed, and then I blocked it in the morning. I had this all nice and situated. I guess that's good enough. So that's all my finished objects. That's it. Just a shawl. Just some socks. Stash. These were, look at my notes. These were 197 meters. This shawl was 1,172 meters. So this week I have, or got, achieved, whatever word you want to use, 1,369 meters. And so that brings my total to 13,635 meters. I would like to get to 15. I think my goal, I wanted to do 20, but I don't think that's going to happen. Because there's... I'm sorry, I'm going to be messing with this because it feels funny. There we go. That's better. So Stash Dash ends August 31st, so I have about 4 weeks. I don't think I'm going to get 20. I really don't. I got the windows open, and the blinds are smack in the window. So I think I might have to get up and change that. We'll see. So I think I'll get 15,000. We'll just wait and see. Alright, and that is Stash Dash for my finished objects this week. Alright, now let's get on to whips. Whip number 1 is this one. I had them out of order. This is a Stitching Plaza bag. Oops. Did you see it? Oh my. I'm not with it this morning. My Beetlejuice bag. And these are, nope, not that tag. So Happy Jane. Sweetly Sings. I did not have these cast on. I think I showed this in like, what do you want to call it? Section where I was like gonna cast on things. Next cast-ons. New cast-ons. Alright, and then I decided, why not do 2 at a time? What? Look at this. I'm trying to hold it still. Look at this. And I got my team cuff down. I did this from here to here on Friday. Alright, I have Chiaogoo needles, US 1.5, which is a 2.5 millimeter. Since I'm doing 2 at a time, I have a 40-inch cord. Use the Chiaogoo red lace, 64 stitches. I am attempting to do toes 2 at a time. So far, so good. The only bad thing is that I had KnitPicks roll. This is navy. I'm going to do the toes and the heels. I had to wind it and cut it in half so I could do 2 at a time. That was the only downside. I'm going to attempt to do heels 2 at a time. We will see. These markers are counting all my rows. 10 rows per marker. The white markers down here is where I'm going to put my heel. 15 rows of rib. Put the heel. I did 4 rows of leg. These are going to be shorties. And yeah, I'm going to do afterthought heel. We'll see. If I can get them picked up, I think it'd be easy. Easy breezy from there. So this is what I got. It's like a, one minute I look at it and it looks blue, and then the next it looks purple. So I feel like it's like a periwinkle color with these green, teal, pink, and like dark red stripes. It's very pretty. So yeah, on a whim I decided let's do these 2 at a time. And then I decided let's try toes 2 at a time. So we'll see if I can figure out heels 2 at a time. That's pretty much it for that whip. Yeah, that's it. Alright, whip number 2. Oh, I put this tag back in here. My heels and toes, did I say it was navy? KnitPicks roll navy? It's KnitPicks roll navy. It looks black, but it's navy. Alright, whip number 2. I had to use my Rugrats bag from Unusual Surroundings. I will link his shop down below. I don't know if he has any more of these in his shop. It seems to be very popular. Oh, I love Rugrats. I love Rugrats. And that lime green on the inside. Perfect. All right. Yarn. These are also a new cast on. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't mention this right off. KnitPicks Felici. It's back, guys. Pause. Go run to their website, buy some Felici, and then come back and unpause. So this is Current Mood. I bought this summer 2020. Since that yarn came out, I decided that I needed to celebrate and cast on a pair of socks with Felici. I think it came out, was it Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday or Thursday. And I have a hoe-ish. Look at that color. That's pretty good right there. I've had this in my stash and I'm like, I just need to knit it. There is 3 colors right here. You can't really tell. There's like a coral, an orange, and then another coral. This coral looks darker than this one, but they look pretty similar. So I did 12 rows of 2x2 rib on this one. Put the heel at row, 4 rows of leg. Then I will put my afterthought heel in. These are counting my rows. I'm doing the toes and the heels in KnitPicks Stroll Dove Heather. Yeah, so I have this almost done. And I have cast on the second sock. Just have, how many rows do I have? I think I got 5. Oh, no, I have 5.5. I didn't complete the last row. So we have 6 rows on this side and 5 rows on that side. So, yep, I have the cuff started, all about half done if I have 6 rows. Chiaogoo's red lace, 2.5 millimeter, which is a US 1.5. Yeah, 64 stitches. And I'm going to take these markers and put it on this sock and just keep going. I did that with my last pair, and that was awesome. So, that is the plan. And I might have a lot of socks cast on. I'm feeling like I got, spoiler alert, just wait till we get to acquisitions, stash enhancement. I want to cast on all the socks. So I got to be good and at least finish 1 or 2 pairs before I cast on another one. We'll see. I feel like they're almost done. I could probably bang those out pretty quick. Alright, now it's time for a brand new whip. I guess pretty much all of these are brand new whips. I love this. So this is, I cast on a new shawl. Are you surprised? Yes, it's another Stephen West pattern. Are you surprised? I cast on the Painting Waves shawl by Stephen West. I have a Color Riot mini set from Hue Loco. And this is a confectionery mini set. And then I'm also using Hue Loco Everyday Sock. Folsom, is that how you say that? Folsom. And these are both 75-25 base. Minis and the Lolo did it. Oh, I love this so much. I finished section 1 Thursday or Friday. I don't remember. Oh, come on. Needles, and the people want to see this. What? Okay, and don't get too concerned. I have all these ends, but I am weaving them in as I go. So all I have to do is snip it. So it's going to look messy. But I promise they're all weaved in, woved in, however you want to say it. Look at this. I'm trying not to bump my thing here, but I want you to see all these colors. It's rainbow. So the pattern calls for 2 skeins of a main color and then 8 minis, but this was a 10 mini set, so I'm just going to use all 10 minis because it's a rainbow. I can't just take 2 out. Oh, look at this. And then I showed you the back. That's what the back looks like. That I-cord cast on, that was the first time I have done that. And that's pretty magical. I like how that looks nice and clean. Oh. So I'm using my Chiaogoo interchangeable set, US 5s. And there's my shawl. I don't know if I could finish this before Stash Dash. Oh, I don't know. Is it possible, guys? It's very addicting. We will see. Let's move my marker since I'm staring at it. It was marking my right side, but I know what my right side is now. So we will mark it. I'll put it right there. So then we'll see what my progress is for next week. that texture. Now there is some purling in this. I didn't read the pattern. Purling doesn't bother me. But these color sections, there's when you do the wrong side, you have to purl. I'm like, oh, wow. It's been a while since I've had to purl for an entire row. I mean, I purl for my sock ribbing, so it's like, so when I purl all the way across, I feel like I'm doing something wrong because I'm not used to it. But, oh, all right, put it away, put it away, put it away. So I'm excited. I want to work on that. I don't know. I might focus on socks today. Socks and Scrappy Sunday. Oh, I didn't show the bag. Doctor Who bag that my mom made for me. And here's my last whip bag that my mom also made for me. Doctor Who bag. This is my jelly roll blanket. I'm loving this one too. I did a lot of work on this week. I was obsessed. I'm getting to the point where I'm pretty close to binding off and starting a new strip. Really close. Alright, where's my marker? And all of my ends are woven. Oh, look at that! So here, I was here last week, and I did all that. So this is pineapple yarns, and all of these minis are pineapple yarn until here. And I'm like, I need some red. I need some red in my rainbow. I have every other color, so my daughter digged through my my bag here, and she found some reds for me. I think these were Raverly yarn, like a Christmas set of minis, like a Frankensock kit that I had leftovers. So yeah, and then I started this. So I'm going to finish this ball, and then I'm going to see how much further I need to go, because I don't know, it feels like, I think I measured it, I folded it in half and measured it, and it was like 27 inches. So I feel like that's probably, I'm probably getting there. But here it is. I really love that rainbow section. That's probably why I worked on it so much, because I'm like, oh, next color, next color, next color. And this pattern is by KF Jones, Jelly Roll Blanket. I will link it down below. I'm using Signatures US 2, 2.75 millimeters. These are the midi ones, not the stilettos, because ouchie. And these are 7-inch. Pretty sure these are the 7-inch ones. And then I have my Cocoa Knits stopper on here. So yeah, let's move that marker while I'm thinking about it. And we'll see how much we'll get done this week. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, there we go. Twisted. And this is a paper pattern, so I don't want to give too much away. But when you're done with your strip, you come down to the bottom and you cast on, and then you pick up along here. But yep, I'm just using scraps. Some of them are big, some of them are skinny. That's what I like about this project. It doesn't matter how much yarn you need. I know with my Cozy Memories, I have to have at least, I like 5 grams, but I think I can do 4, depending on like the yarn weight. But with this one, if you have just a little nugget of like 2 grams, just use it. And then move on to the next one. What's going on here? Okay. I'm tangled. I'm trying to fold it back up and then... Oh, jeez. One moment, please. And that is all of my whips for this week. I'll fold it up and then I can show you my nice little sandwich. This is my nice little blanket sandwich. And that is it for my whips. Put my needle back in there. And then I guess I will talk about real quick my next cast on, because today is August 1st. So do you know what that means? It's time to cast on Desert Vista Dye Works. So I am going to use Zombody Mystery Machine, which is the Scooby-Doo van. I love Scooby-Doo. So I got the cake all wound up. So now today, I'm going to at least cast on and do the cuff today. Oh, I love this. This lime green and orange. And this aqua tealish blue color. So I'm going to do longer socks for these, because they have to be, you have to use 50 grams or more of the skein. So I can't do shorty socks. Those won't qualify, so I just do longer socks. I like long socks or short socks. I do not like socks that have like a 4-inch leg. That bothers me. I don't know why, but long or shorties, that's it. No in between. It just irritates me. Okay, so I'm going to cast that on today. Alright, now this, I wasn't going to have any stash. I don't know how in the world this arrived to my house that fast, but I am here for it. Got a bag. I won't show my address on there. I got a bag from KnitPicks. Guess what game? I got the new Felici. Oh, and it smells like Felici. I can't describe it to you. So, if it came out on Wednesday, I purchased it on Wednesday. I think it shipped on Thursday, and bam, it was at my house on Saturday. What? So I got one skein of each color. I did the value pack. I think when you go to the website, you go to the Felici, there's a button that says get the value pack, and that will give you one skein of every color. You save some monies that way. And since I'm into shorty socks, and I'm trying to, not give my husband a heart attack with all the yarn that I've been purchasing, we'll just buy a little bit of it. If my kids looked at it, there's a few that they like, so I might be buying more for Christmas presents. But, yeah. So this one is Mermaid Tales. And Game Over. I really like this one. It's got blue, pink, yellow, like a aqua blue. Is that orange? I don't know if that's orange or red. But Game Over. This one is Red Rocks. A lot of these look familiar, like they just kind of changed them a little bit, but that's okay. I'm okay with it. And Psychedelic Sunset. My oldest really liked this color, so I will probably buy more of this. Yep. And then Summer Nights. I might cast this one on next because it says summer in it. I feel like I should cast that on. And I will probably do, like I said, I will do shorties with all these. So this one's pink, blue, purple, and orange. This one only has 4 stripes. Usually they have 6 colors, but this is a 4 one, looks like. I really like this one too. Base Jump. And I am not sponsored by KnitPicks. I bought all of these with my own money. This one's got orange, green, blue. Sorry for the banging. Like a tealish, and then a whitish. I don't know. I like this one. This one's probably my favorite because it has green in it, or lots of greens in it. Under the Sea, another Little Mermaid inspired one. I have one. What's it? Galore. You can't see where I'm pointing, but in there that I haven't knit yet. So there's this one. Lots of greens and blues. This one is a repeat, but I got the value pack because it was cheaper. So I don't know if this will be like in a giveaway or a prize, because I have a skein to do shorties for me. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one. We'll think about it. Maybe I'll make another cowl. So that was a repeat one. Alright, I got 2 left. This one is Desert Rose. This one reminds me of, what color was that? Raspberry Beret, which was one. I think, I don't know. A lot of these look familiar, but not really. So I feel like they just kind of change colors up a little bit. But there's that one. And then the last one is Speed Racer, which reminds me, they did some that were black. Every other stripe was black. Was it Dance Party? I think it was Dance Party and Seafaring. Or Seafaring? One of those in the past. So this one is oranges. There's an orange, lime green, and a yellow. The yellow and green look pretty close, but so there's all 10 colors. So go to their website and go get some. I also, because I wanted to get free shipping, I just got some stroll for toes and heels. I got Cobblestone Heather and Dove Heather, my favorite. So that is my stash. So yeah, I'm like, I want to cast these on. I'm like, I'm casting on my DVDs. My Desert Miss to Die works today. So I better at least finish one of those sock whips. Because I'd have 4 on the needles, and that might stress me out a little bit. So I'm going to try to finish. I mean, I feel like these ones just need toes and heels. So I might focus on those today. So that is all of my stash. It wasn't supposed to come until Monday. And when on Saturday, I saw it, I'm like, what? It's supposed to come until Monday. That's okay. It probably came that fast because I feel like their shipping center is in Ohio. And I'm in Michigan, so they're touching, so it's not that far away. Or maybe they shipped out all of the orders really fast for Felici because it was later this year than it normally is. I don't know. Maybe I just got lucky. All right, let's talk about reading and watching. Again, last week, I forgot to talk about what I was watching. It wasn't anything new, so I guess you didn't really miss much. So reading, I finished 6 books. What? So all of those Goosebumps books that I showed you last week, I have finished all of those, plus 2 more. So I finished Night of the Living Dummy, Monster Blood, Kuwait Worms, Chicken, and Welcome to the Dead House. Those are all Goosebumps books by R.L. Stein. If you grew up in the 90s, you know what those books are. And they were the best, right? I also finished the second Bridgerton book, which is The Viscount Who Loved Me. I really like that one. So I have started Bridgerton number 3. And that one's called An Offer from a Gentleman. I will list all of those titles and the authors down in the description box if you want to copy and paste and see if you would like to read any of those. I did not put this in my show notes because I just started it. I'm rereading the Giver series. It's been like 10, no, that's not true. It's been about 8 or 9 years since I've read the series, so I couldn't find anything to read, so I just decided to reread that. I feel like I'm kind of in a slump with my reading. It's like I want to read, but I can't find anything. Oh well. So, watching. We have one more episode. No, not episode. I think we have 2 or 3 episodes of Handmaid's Tale left. Season 3. That show's intense. If you're not into intense shows, I would not recommend that one. It is pretty gruesome in some points and makes me mad. We started watching Stargate SG1 Season 4. That is a rewatch for my husband and I. We're a few episodes in, I think. Yeah. And I'm still watching Doctor Who, the older Doctor Who, the 4th Doctor with my kiddos. There is a lot of episodes or a lot of seasons with that Doctor. It's just taking us a long time to get through all those. Probably because we only watch it during the summer. Like Doctors 1 through 3, I watched by myself, and I got through those pretty quick. But now that my kids are enjoying it, we really just watch it during their summer vacation or winter breaks. So it's going to take us a while to get through all those. And that's reading and watching. Life stuff. Real fast because we're at 37 minutes. Last week I mentioned that we were not feeling well. Everybody is fine. It was just a very mild cold. Nobody had any fevers. Just stuffy, a little bit of sore throat. So, just a cold. So that made me, I was a little nervous there for a little bit. So everybody is better. Yeah. What else? The weather is like cooled down for a little bit, which is weird. The high today is 73. Tomorrow, I think 75. I'm enjoying it. I'm not complaining. We haven't had to have our air on for like the past 2 days, so we could save some pennies. And give the air conditioner a little rest. We've had the air conditioner since we moved into this house, which was back in 2007. I think we only had to have it like fixed or repaired like once. So I feel like, it's working fine. I'm just waiting for it to break pretty much because it's, how many years is that? I don't know. 12, 13? So yes, I baby the air conditioner. I do not have it set real high or low, I guess. Depending on the temperature, if it's like, let's say if it's going to get to 90, I set it at 78. If it's like 82, I'll set it for 76. Yeah, and like before I go to bed, we put it at 74. And that's it. It never goes below that. Unless it's like really humid and like 72 degrees, then I might put it at 71 because I don't like humidity and I can't knit and it's sticky and I don't like it. So yeah, weather, that's the weather. We had a little bit of rain last night. I think my husband's going to mow the lawn today. I have some laundry going. I'm going to work on socks today. And then I might work on my blanket this evening. And then probably tomorrow work on my shawl a little bit because I really want to work on it. But with my husband not working, my kids are running around, I'm afraid I'm going to mess up. So I want my husband to be working, my kids to just go play so I can focus. The TV will be off. I won't be listening to anything because I'm afraid I'm going to mess up. Can't have that. I don't want to rip all that out. So I'll try to focus like maybe an hour and a half every day. Unless I get really excited, and then I'll just keep going. Because that's what happened with this one. All right. I guess that's it. I will end it here. It's my 41 minutes, my usual. It's kind of longer than. No, I'm about 41 minutes usually. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Ring the bell if you want. And that will let you know when I have a new episode. I try to record every Sunday and post on Monday. We'll see what happens. If I don't post, it's usually because the internet's not working or the video did not upload properly. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them right down there. I do enjoy reading those. And yeah, hopefully I will see you next week. Bye.